What up, y'all? What more will play, man? Tap in, tune in, lock in. Subscribe, support the channel. Finna talk about Ukraine and America. Well, American aiding and assisting Ukraine. Now, we know the war been going on for quite some time in the United States, and I think Britain, a couple countries, they've been helping Ukraine with this war against Russia. Man, they talking cluster bombs right now, y'all. And basically, first of all, they said Ukraine winning the war. They might be winning the battle, they ain't winning the war. Like, they might be winning the war, but it's like they going up against a country 4 times their size. So in Russia, they got more nuclear bombs than anybody. So I don't think they're gonna win that war. I ain't trying to say they won't. I'm just saying, like, Russia big. They got numbers. They got power. They got the weapons. Mind you, United States have been bagging Ukraine. You feel me? Been bagging. Right now, Ukraine, they want to use these cluster bombs. United States got cluster bombs that they got put up that they haven't been using. Now, these cluster bombs is like, I guess, like an airstrike or whatever. Ukraine said they're gonna use them like on drones. They drop them, and a lot of explosives go off. Mind you, these bombs are banned in 120 some countries. Like, they banned it, and the White House in America, where Joe Biden just agreed to give Ukraine the cluster bombs. And the problem with the cluster bombs is that when you drop them, all of them don't explode. So civilians, people still be in danger with the bombs that haven't went off. That's the problem. And I told you, United States ain't using them. They banned in other countries, but they wanna give them to Ukraine to go get Russia. It almost seems like Ukraine is fighting American war, since they bagging them and stuff like that. But that's another story. So Joe Biden rolled off on it. He said, yeah. Then Ukraine don't want to be part of NATO. They don't want to submit to NATO. That's what they saying on the news. So y'all want all this warfare, all this protection, all this aid, all this assist, but don't want to be a part of NATO. That's a problem, man. I feel like, shout out to Ukraine. Shout out to everybody out there, man. Shout out to all the people who lost their families and stuff. People that's going through that, man. People that's suffering and going to war and dealing with this. Ukraine should be a part of NATO at this point, because y'all getting aid and assist from people that's a part of NATO. And it'll be good. It'll be y'all best interest to join NATO. So maybe this war can stop. Maybe y'all can come to an agreement with Russia, because y'all been standing on y'all own going against Russia. It's a slippery slope. I don't think y'all can put it off. Russia too big. They got bombs. They got numbers. They got people. And now y'all trying to do the cluster bombs. I feel like Russia just playing. Russia really playing chess. They ain't even using their full muscle. But they said, Joe Biden said, yes, get on the cluster bombs. And the cluster bombs, I told y'all, they don't go off all the time. And that put the people at risk, the civilians and stuff. But man, it's crazy what's going on, man. Y'all know what it is. What more will play, man? Let me know how y'all feel, man.